what's up, everybody? My name's Derek,
And I'm Kurt.
and welcome to week 3 of our predictions. Last week, Kurt, what did you say you went?
I think I got 11 out of 16 right, so that's pretty good. That's
And
pretty
I got
Nine.
what?
9, I'm pretty sure. So honestly, big improvement on both of our picks from week 1.
Well,
you know,
week 1 was kind of crazy.
week 1. Week 1's always crazy, you know.
Not that crazy.
Yeah, but anyway, let's go over these games real quick. We'll try and make it quicker than last time. Giants versus Washington. Honestly, that could have went either way. Almost the Giants probably should have won that game, but Washington pulled it out.
That was all Daniel Jones, man.
Raiders versus the Steelers, man. Steelers lost. The Steelers' offense is not looking that good.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not liking the offensive coordinator of the Steelers, and I think Ben even come out and said it too.
But what do you think of the Raiders?
I was gonna say something about that. I think the Raiders, man,
are they better than what we thought they were?
It's only
are they actually living up to their potential?
It's only week 2. I tell you what, that Raiders defense is looking really good. It's looking really good. But anyway, 49ers over Eagles.
It's like I told you guys that the Eagles aren't as good as they played in week 1, isn't it?
Well, I don't think the 49ers are the best either. I think the Eagles defense is actually pretty solid, but the Niners won in a pretty close game, actually. All right, guys, and the Texans versus the Browns. The Browns won. The Texans off. Go ahead.
It was looking really bad for the Browns in that game.
I know. I was kind of hoping they'd lose, but the Texans, offense is looking better than what we thought. Broncos versus Jacksonville. The Broncos won. We expected that.
Yeah.
I thought the Broncos would win by a little bit more, but nonetheless, they won. Now, Panthers versus Saints. We both took the Saints here. Panthers are the real deal, I think.
Sam Darnold's 2-0 on his new team.
I don't know if, the Saints... I don't know what to think about the Saints. Is it just one of those things that,
It's your fault I lost in fantasy this week because you told me to play Jameis over Baker, bro.
Well, I thought Jameis was going to blow up, dude.
Yeah,
and you know what?
And throws 2 turnovers. So.
Yeah, and you know what? I thought it was lining up well because the Saints were down the entire game. And, they just didn't do nothing. I'm worried, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what's up with the Saints. It's the offense, I think. But the Panthers, man, looking good. Rams versus Colts, close game, man. Very close game. Carson Wentz actually got hurt at the end of the game. I don't know what happened to him or when he went out. I know he got hurt, though. But the Rams pull it out. Bills versus Dolphins. Geez. Yeah.
What do you mean, geez? I expected that.
You expected 35-0?
Yeah,
Stop
dude,
it.
Bills are good.
Stop it. They're good, but
Josh Allen.
I don't even know. But Patriots versus Jets. Zach Wilson. I actually just answered a question in a recent video about Zach Wilson. I think he's going to end up being good, but dang, dude, 4 interceptions. You know what I mean? And they were bad too.
That's against Bill Belichick, though.
It is against Bill Belichick, but dang, just dang. Bears versus Bengals. The Bengals offense didn't look very good. You saw Jamar Chase drop a couple balls. Joe Burrow get sacked and get pressure, but when he did have time, he did it's like he was seeing ghosts, and he could have had a couple touchdown plays. One to T. Higgins, I'm pretty sure, on the sideline. It was a terrible throw by Joe Burrow, but this game was closer. Looks like, if you look at it, 20-17. I don't think it was actually that close. Joe Mixon actually looked pretty good, but the offense wasn't working, so, they were stacking the box and stuff. Buccaneers against the Falcons. This was actually a pretty close game until the end. Matt Ryan threw 3 interceptions in 3 drives in a row or something like that. It was something crazy. But Tom Brady, man, he might win MVP this year. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I think there's people better out there.
I don't know about that. But Vikings versus Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals should have lost this game. Did you know what happened, Eric?
I heard about it.
Last second field goal missed by the Vikings. Yeah. The Vikings field goal kicking struggles continue. it just sucks. That just sucks, man.
They don't have a kicker ever.
Yeah, Titans versus.
It'd be better.
Go ahead.
It'd be better for them to go throw a Hail Mary at the last second.
Yeah, honestly, Titans versus Seahawks.
That was a good game.
Titans pull it out, man. I didn't think the Titans were gonna win. I actually lost in one of my fantasy leagues because of poor tackling by the Titans on that Tyler Lockett 70-yard touchdown.
Dude, I also lost because of Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, I did too, dude. I mean, that should have been a tackle. There was 2 guys, and I mean, just come on, But it is what it is. Titans pull it out because of Derrick Henry. Just straight up, just because of Derrick Henry.
He's a monster.
Julio Jones is looking like the #1 receiver there. It could change week to week, but we'll see. Cowboys versus Chargers. Another one that could have went either way. Just Cowboys pulled it out. Cowboys offense actually did not look very good. Well, the passing offense didn't look good. I think they had like 200 yards rushing, something crazy like that. And then Tony Pollard, yeah. Then you got the Chiefs and the Ravens, man. I wanted the Chiefs to win. I picked the Chiefs to win, but they deserve.
I thought they were gonna. I think they took it easy, like the second and third quarter. Don't you?
I know, especially towards that last drive, they were playing conservative, and if a team starts playing conservative, that's what they get. So I feel like the Ravens deserve to win because of that. Even though Lamar missed a bunch of wide open touchdowns, but I just can't stand when teams start to play conservative. Lions versus Packers. It started out looking like a very, very, like it was going to be a very competitive game.
And then Jared Goff came back.
And then, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Jared Goff.
But Packers pull it out, looking better, Let me know what you guys think of that win for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Aaron Jones, what do you have, 4 touchdowns? Jeez.
Yeah, I had him on my fantasy. I thought I was coming back. But then Jared Goff threw like 2 interceptions and didn't throw to TJ Hawkinson and
it is what it is. But anyway, let's hop into next week's games, or this coming week's games. Panthers versus Texans. Who you taking?
Sam Darnold looks good. Panthers look good. I'm going with Panthers.
The Texans look good too, but Tyrod Taylor's out. I'm going Panthers. Even if Tyrod Taylor was still playing, I'd still take the Panthers. I think the Panthers are going 3-0. Who would have thought,
Sam Darnold's good. We've been telling you Sam Darnold's good. He was just on a bad organization and the Jets.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. But Chargers versus Chiefs. This is gonna be an interesting one. Who you taking?
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game, but I still think the Chiefs are gonna win.
The Chargers almost beat. Go ahead.
Sorry, especially after they just lost really bad.
Yeah. The Chargers almost beat the Chiefs last year. But I am taking the Chiefs on this one as well. Cardinals versus Jacksonville, or the Jaguars. Who you taking?
I think
quick and easy.
You remember when we did this the last time, and the Dolphins were always that team that we thought would lose. This year it's the Jaguars. I'm going with the Cardinals. The Jaguars look awful.
Yeah, guys, that was like 2 years ago. I think that was 2 years.
Yeah.
Or whenever they had Josh Rosen, and they were going back and forth
and
between.
Jay Cutler.
I forget, but they were by far the worst team in the league. Cardinals versus Jaguars would make it quick and easy. Cardinals, taking the Cardinals there. Browns versus Bears. Who you taking?
Browns. Unless the Browns come out like they did last game, then the Bears will take the win. But I'm going with the Browns.
The Bears. I feel like they could have potential, but because of Matt Nagy, I'm taking the Browns. Matt Nagy sucks. Washington versus the Bills. Who you taking?
Bills.
Man, I like Heineke. Heineke looks good, man.
He's not gonna beat the Bills.
And Josh Allen is lately, I'm gonna take the Bills. I'll take the Bills.
All right.
Oh, also remember, guys, last week I told you, I was like, don't be surprised if the Vikings put up a good game against the Cardinals or even win. I think the Vikings are very they're like one
under
of
the radar.
They're one of the better. They're like one of the best 0-2 teams out there. I feel like they should not be 0-2. But I'll take the Bills. Next up, Colts versus Titans. Who you taking?
This is gonna be a close game in my opinion. But the Colts don't have Derrick Henry, and the Titans do, so I'm going with the Titans.
Carson Wentz has looked very, very good, and I'm not sure if he's playing. I think he is, but I'm still going with the Titans. The Titans look to kind of have their mojo back a little bit. Yeah. Patriots versus Saints. Who you
Yeah,
taking?
I don't know what to think of this game.
Okay, so
I really don't.
here's the thing. Mac Jones, right? He's playing like he's not putting up crazy stats, but he's playing good football. You know what I mean? He's not turning the ball over really. Yeah, I just.
But the Saints have Jameis Winston, and I don't know which Jameis Winston we're getting.
Yeah, what Jameis Winston you getting? Who you taking?
Dude, I don't. You go first. You go first.
Dude, I don't know either. This is.
I mean, I'm just gonna toss it up in the air. I'm going Patriots.
I'll go opposite. I'll go Saints.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
That game, it's not like there's a definitive winner in this game. Just because the Saints last week we thought were gonna just demolish. I forget who they were playing. And then they go out and the Panthers. And then they get demolished by the Panthers. And I don't know.
Yeah, man, I don't know either. I honestly probably would have taken the Saints anyway. They need to start opening up that pass game. You know what I mean? They just hope Jameis don't throw interceptions. Get Marquez Callaway involved, the tight ends, stuff like that. I don't know. They need to really work on their offensive scheme, I think. But Falcons versus Giants. Who you taking?
I'm going with the Giants.
Yeah, I know. I know you're going with the Giants. Just to keep it different and I think it's kind of funny, especially if they lose. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Falcons. The Falcons actually look pretty solid until the end of the game against Tampa. You know, so the Bengals versus Steelers. Who you taking?
I'm gonna take the Bengals.
I'm taking the Steelers. The Steelers' offense in the first two games have not looked very good, and you got someone like Big Ben kind of saying it to the media. I think the Steelers' offense is going to come and look pretty good this week against I'd say a bad Bengals defense, and then Joe Burrow struggled against Chicago's defense, and then. I know the Steelers are missing a lot of guys on defense. I mean, like, they're missing. I don't know if T.J. Watt's going to be playing, but T.J. Watt was out most of that game, and then so was Devin Bush. I think somebody else. But I still think that Steelers defense is really good. I'm taking the Steelers. Yeah. Ravens versus Lions. Who you taking?
Dude, I don't know. Dude, the Lions have looked good the past few weeks.
In the beginning, before the season started, we were talking about the Lions being one of the worst teams in the league. I don't think they are at all. I don't think they're one of the worst teams in the league.
It's the Jaguars.
It could be the Jets, too, honestly. But go ahead.
But the Ravens did just beat the Chiefs, but I don't think the Ravens won that game. I think the Chiefs lost that game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going to be a dark horse. I'm going with the Lions.
Oh, my God. I can't believe you're taking the Lions. I mean, I understand. I think the Lions could upset some people this year. And you could be right. You never know. But I'm taking the Ravens. I feel like the Ravens might rush for over 300 yards on the Lions. I don't know. I think Lamar Jackson has a chance to lead the league in rushing this year. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but it'd be funny. Next up, Jets versus Broncos. Who you taking?
Broncos.
Yeah, I'm taking the Broncos. Broncos have a really good defense, and the offense is looking solid. Dolphins versus Raiders.
We gotta go Raiders. I don't even know who their quarterback is now.
Gotta quit disrespecting the Raiders, man. The Raiders, the Raiders. I mean, They've proven it 2 weeks in a row. I mean, what else can you ask from them? I'm taking the Raiders. Now, here we go. Now, this might be game of the week right here. You see this?
Yeah.
The Bucks versus the Rams. I'm pretty sure it's at the Rams. So, who you taking?
I like Matthew Stafford. I like what he's been doing.
That's not why you're taking him. You're taking him because you hate Tom Brady.
I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah. We knew you were taking the Rams. I am going to take the Buccaneers. It dang near looks like the Bucks are playing flawless. You know what I mean? The Rams, didn't look. I mean, they still look good last week, but you could tell. I just don't think they're as good as the Bucks. if you get what I'm saying. So we'll see. That'll be a really fun game to watch. Next up, Seahawks versus Vikings. Who you taking?
Seahawks.
Man. I think the Vikings are really good. But so are the Seahawks. Do not get me wrong. I'm taking the Seahawks. But once again, don't be surprised if the Vikings make this a very, very good game. Or potentially even win. I think there's some firepower behind the Vikings. And it's just crazy. But anyway, next up, Packers versus 49ers. Who you taking?
I'm going with the Packers.
So am I. I don't think the 49ers... Yeah, I don't think the 49ers are as good as everybody thinks. Or, I just don't think so. But I'm taking the Packers. And the Monday night game, last game of the week, Cowboys versus Eagles. Division game. Pretty big game. Who are you taking?
You see, I want the Eagles to win. But the Eagles are just bad. So I gotta go Cowboys.
I don't think they're as bad as you say they are because you're a Giants fan.
Bad.
I don't think the Eagles are as bad as you say they are. I'm going Cowboys as well. I just don't see the Cowboys losing this. But you never know. Cowboys are known for disappointment. So,
yep.
Anyway, that is our predictions, guys. Let us know if you agree or disagree with anything. Also, let us know what game you're most excited to watch this week. But that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.
We make the streets louder. Hey, yo.